Okay, so the title of this video is probably going to be something along the lines of like, do not help anybody, don't help people, they do not deserve it. Now this can sound like it is selfish, but it's really not. It's not selfish at all. You know, I have learned the hard way in my life. I have learned that, you know, helping people for the most part is a waste of time. Most people will never like reciprocate it, and most people will never, you know, turn around and help you when you need the fucking favor, right? So, you know, just stop helping people. Like, this is a reality, man. Like, most people are very self-centered. Most people are extremely fucking selfish. You know, at least in my experiences, you know, you could go out of your way, you can do so much to help people, but you know, in the end of the day, like, most of the time they will not appreciate it. And you know, most people will never, you know, help you when it comes time for you to, you know, ask for a favor. And you know, look, I understand, like, you shouldn't help people and expect anything in return. It's not so much about expecting anything in return, guys. It's about, you know, hoping that you would be able to one day be able to rely on them if came the time that you also need something. Like, hoping that, you know, that they would actually sort of, you know, turn around and understand and be like, oh, well, you know what, he helped me once, so, you know, I don't mind to, you know, help him back because, you know, he actually gave a shit about me at the time I needed him. But, you know, the reality is that most people really just, they are really all about themselves. They are all out for themselves. Now, there are obviously exceptions in society, and to that I say keep those people around. You know, there are obviously good people out there that, you know, won't take advantage of you, but I have wasted countless, you know, amounts of time and efforts and hours of my life, you know, helping other people. And you know, I'm kind of just at the point now where it's like, I don't even want to fucking help anybody at all for the most part. You know, I find that very few people actually deserve my help at all. Yeah, I'm kind of at that point, guys, where I will just, you know, keep my head forward, and I won't even look back. I won't even look to the side. You know, if I see someone there, and you know, like, once upon a time, if I see a person broken down on the side of the road, you know, I would actually pull over, you know, ask them, are you okay? Do you need some help? Like, I used to do that shit, man, and I just don't do it anymore, man. You know what? Yeah, sure, it creates a toxic, you know, circle in society where, you know, people just no longer help anyone. But I mean, this is kind of how it is, man. Like, this is the way the world is going, and you either have to adapt to it or you just get left behind. You know, it's just a reality, man. Like, you know, I love to help people. I really do. I love to help people. I really like to, you know, solve problems and, you know, help people out with their things, and I get great joy out of it. And you know, I'm a very giving person like that, but you know, this society has just, you know, made me really fucking cold, man. Like, you know, it's made me cold. It's made me feel that, you know, I just have to be about me, man. I have to do it for myself. I have to just, you know, not give a shit about anybody. And it sucks because, you know, being who I am, it goes against who I am in a sense, but it's like either I adapt to it or I just, you know, get eaten up, get taken advantage of, man. And you know, I know that, you know, like, this world is not made for the weak, man. I understand that. You know, there's much worse, like, worse off, you know, places I could be. There's much worse off situations that I could be in. You know, I could have no arms, I could have no legs, I could be dying of cancer or some shit like that. But you know, and you know, life could be much worse, you know. So I try to think about that. You know, when things are bad, I try to think about that, guys. You know, life could be worse. I understand that. You know, I probably complain a bit sometimes, but you know, I think it's okay to complain, man. You know, I think it's okay to complain. I think if you need to let it out, you know, if things are shit, it's okay to, you know, fucking complain about it, man. Like, now on my last video, man, I had a couple of people, you know, commenting on about the fact that I've got like seven cars or whatever and a couple of bikes, and it's like, or they'll be like, oh, you know, if you don't want to go and eat out, like, if you don't want to spend the money, don't. It's like, yeah, sure, obviously, I'm aware of that. It's like, I'm not fucking broke, man. I'm not like struggling that hard. Like, obviously shit is hard, but I'm not like fucking like borderline homeless or anything. Like, it's just, it doesn't take away the fact that things are still fucking shitty. Like, food shouldn't cost so much, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I love my cars, man. I'm a fucking car guy. Like, what can I say? Like, I'm not going to sell all my cars, but I would like to sell the majority of them. And yes, I know that I would be much more free if I had less of those things in my fucking life. I know that, but I will never get rid of the E36 unless I'm getting rid of it to buy an E36 M3 or like an RX-7 or something like that. So, you know, I will always have cars in my life. It's just a shame that the hobby is, it's a rich man's hobby, guys. It really is. It's a rich man's hobby. So that's why my cars stay there, you know, and they just slowly just, you know, rot away or whatever. You know, I wash them sometimes, guys, but, you know, they don't get the love that they deserve, and that's why I feel like I need to just, you know, sell them and, you know, focus on one car, because, yeah, I really love my cars, guys, and, yeah, I'm never going to give up. Like I said, I'm never going to give up the E36, and I'll never give up the van, because the van is a fallback plan. See, I can keep a car and I can keep a van, right? I can get a trailer and I can connect it to my van and then take my car on the trailer and have my van and live in my van and still keep my car. Okay, so I can have my cake and eat it if I wanted to do that. You know, guys, I can do that. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. But yeah, just stop fucking helping people, man. Like, yeah, just focus on yourself, man. Like, focus on yourself. Like, don't waste your time, you know, going out of your way to help people anymore. Like, because in all honesty, unless you know it's somebody that's truly worth helping, you know, just, you know, stop giving your fucking time, you know, stop giving your resources, because, you know, like, time is very finite. Time, you know, you can't buy time, guys, and most people do not deserve your time. It's just a reality, man. So yeah, I'm sick of fucking helping people, man. I'm not going to help anyone. I don't want to get taken advantage of anymore. I don't want to waste my time. And yeah, that's really just the point of the video, man. Just don't fucking help anyone. They really don't deserve it, guys. They really don't. Just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I got a haircut today too. I got a haircut, guys. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, probably can't. But it cost me $50. It cost me $50, man, to get this haircut. Which is ultimately just like a trim or whatever you want to call it. But I got a good head massage, guys, and it was fucking great. Do I feel like I got my value out of the haircut? I mean, kinda. I mean, to be honest, I mean, they didn't fuck it up, at least. That's good. What else? Yeah, that was alright. What else? Yeah, she washed my hair like two times. That was pretty good. Never had my hair washed 2 times in a hair salon, that, so yeah, what can I say? It's yeah, pretty good. You know what? Looks are very fucking important, man. Now, I'm not trying to sound shallow, you know, but looks are fucking important. And the reason I'm saying this is because, like, I know from personal experience, guys. I know from personal experience how important looks are, you know. Now, I'm not trying to sound like arrogant or conceited or whatever you want to call it. No, I consider myself a pretty, like, normal looking dude. I'm, average height, whatever. But I have been overweight and I have been skinny like I am now. And, I can tell you that looks are so fucking important because, like, the way that people treat you versus the way they, like, people will smile at you more, they'll give you better service, they will laugh at your jokes more, even if you're not even fucking funny, man. And I'm not a funny guy. I don't consider myself a funny guy. I am a very bland, and I consider myself very boring, that's just me. That's me. I know myself. I know what I am, and I accept that, right? And like, I was 80 kilos, guys. I was pretty overweight, guys. Okay, and well, that's overweight for me, right? Because I'm like 5'11" or whatever, and I was like a little bit overweight, guys, and I had to drop my weight because, like, my cholesterol was getting a bit high, and doctor said, if I don't get my cholesterol down, I have to put me on a statin. I'm like, fuck that. Like, so, like, what's the alternative? Like, subscribe more to Big Pharma, or actually do something about it. So I did something about it. I lost my weight, and it's just crazy the amount that weight changes your entire facial features, like your looks, the way people treat you, the way, like, everything changes, man. So it's true, like, I really do think that, like, as shallow as it sounds, like, looks really do fucking matter. And it sucks because, growing up, I never judged people by the way they looked. Most of my friends, like, when I was younger and stuff, and even now, like, they weren't that good looking, and I never judged people based on their looks, guys. And I was never caring to be around the kids that were, like, popular or whatever. I did not give a shit about that. My group, guys, they were all the weed smokers and the dropouts and all the other fucking people that society deems as trash, they like to call them. But I used to consider those people as the most realist out of them all. I've always attracted myself towards what I consider as real people. I like real people, guys. Like, I really like real people, man. So I prefer to, associate myself with people that, don't fake who they are. Like, I don't like fake shit. I don't like any of it. I don't like filters. I don't like anything like that, man. I don't like any of it, man. So yeah, I was always, like, more friends with the people that are, like, just real, man. I like real people, like I said. But yeah. It was a good head massage, man. It's a good head massage. And she was really nice. Yeah. So health is so important. You know what I mean? Like, health is so important. Health is so important, guys. Like, you really need to look after your health. Because, the whole point... Actually, I'm just going to make another video about this because it's already getting fucking long enough. But, yeah, Big Pharma, man. Like, well, I'm going to say something. I'm just going to say that, shit food is cheap because it's more profitable to them long term, And they are those who control the industries, guys. The big pharmaceutical companies. The food here is designed to be cheap and nasty, and it's designed to make you sick. And I'm gonna do that in another video because I've probably changed like fucking 10 topics already. Because that's just what I do. But guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. I've read a lot of your comments, by the way. I've read a lot of your comments. It's nice to see how many people can actually resonate with what I have to say, because I guess people are feeling it, man. Like, we are feeling it. Like, it's fucking hard, man. Things are hard, man. I don't think I'm ever going to afford my own house, and I've accepted that. It's kind of like a pipe dream at this point. And frankly, even if I did make enough money to afford a mortgage, I would prefer just to not, because I really do not want to be, you know, a slave to my debt. You know, because if I get a mortgage at this point, then I'm stuck in a fucking job forever. I'm stuck in this country forever. I cannot go anywhere forever. You know, and the thought of that is sounds already worse than the prison that we're currently in. You know, so I don't really want to be stuck in a fucking mortgage, man. And look, I would love to own a house. I really would. You know, if I was earning enough money, like if I was earning like, you know, 10,000 and above per month comfortably after tax, then yes, of course, I would consider, you know, definitely getting a mortgage. But I would really want to pay that house off as quickly as I can, so that way I no longer have to, you know, pay the fucking interest and be stuck to a debt. I do not want to be stuck to a debt. So in a sense, like renting is definitely more freeing than having a mortgage. Apparently mortgage is like a death pledge in French, guys, so mortgage or something like that. Interesting. I learned that the other day. Hey, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's some bullshit I just found on the internet, but apparently it means death pledge. So yeah, I would rather not sign a death pledge, guys, and I would rather just keep renting for the time being, and you know, at least I know I can leave anytime. At least I know I can, you know, leave this country or go somewhere else if I wish to. Well, if I had the money to. But at this point, I do not. At this point, you know, traveling is a little while away. I would like to do that though. It would be fun. You know, I'm not completely negative, guys. I'm not completely negative about like life. Like I still enjoy life, man. Like. But, you know, I'm allowed to fucking complain because this is my channel. So I'm allowed to say and do what the fuck I want on my channel, guys. So, yeah. And if I want to complain about how shit things are, I shall do that. But, yeah. That's pretty much all I want to say. So, yeah. Don't give people your time that don't deserve it. And don't help people that don't deserve it, guys. Because... you know, most people don't deserve it. Most people will never reciprocate that to you. Most people will never appreciate the help you give them, and the people that you help, or even if you help them get to the top, they will forget you when you're at the bottom. Okay, that's just the reality, man. That's how most people are. There are exceptions, of course, like I said, but that's just how it is. And that's the point of my video. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, that's it. Lots of interesting comments. Been enjoying reading them. So yeah. And to those of you out there that are, just one more thing, to those of you out there that are feeling that you want to rope, please don't. Please do not rope. You know, life is really not that bad, guys. Like, it could be much worse. Like, we could be living in Africa, we could be starving, we could be fucking, you know, dying from hunger, or, you know, we could be living in China and having no health care and, you know, getting run over by cars multiple times, and while everybody walks around you not giving a shit. Yes, I have seen videos. It's very graphic. It's very disturbing. And, you know, things are definitely not that bad. You know, it could be worse. If you have a working brain and you have your 2 arms and your 2 legs and you can walk and talk and do all that shit, then you are very lucky, and you should, you know, count your blessings, guys. Okay, count your blessings. You know, things are not that bad, and you know, things are ultimately pointless, but they're not that bad. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your life. Just because you know that things are pointless, it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your life. That's basically what I want to say. So please do not rope, guys. Do not rope. I don't want to rope. I'm not depressed. I am just acknowledging that there is a problem in our society, and I am just voicing that. And you know, overall, yeah, yes, I am nihilistic in a sense, but I am also quite positive. You know, I think that everybody has their moments, guys. You know, okay, so yeah, because I saw a couple of people in the comments, and they're like depressed, and they're like, man, I'm just waiting to die, and like they're like I want to suicide and shit like that. And yeah, it's just really sad to read. And yeah, it's not nice, man. It's not nice to read that. And yeah, it's a really sad thing to read, guys. So if you are feeling that you are going through something like that and you don't have anyone to talk to, then I really do suggest that you try to reach out for some help if you can. And just look after yourself, man. Stay positive if you can. Exercise. I know it's common advice, but exercise. Try and eat better if you can, and just look after yourself, man. Because life is very short. You get one life, and you may as well fucking enjoy it at least as much as you can within your limits. Like I said, things could be worse. So yeah, please don't rope. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Yeah, been fun. I'm gonna make another video soon, sometime. I can be bothered. I don't know. It's kind of keeping the momentum up at the moment because it's just kind of how YouTube is. Yeah. I don't know why these kinds of videos. I guess yeah, people really just crave authenticity, eh? Interesting, eh? Yeah. I think there's a content shift happening, if you ask me. I think that there is a content shift happening right now, guys. I think that people are sick of the content that is just over edited and dumb fucking thumbnails and just attention grabbing. I think that people just want to fucking relate to someone, and yeah, fuck with that. I really like that. I think it's really cool. I like it. It'd be nice to have a sense of the old YouTube back. YouTube back in the day was really good, but it'd be nice to have that. I miss that.